You are now listening to Barco Boys.
Y'all funky ass up, y'all know the routine.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm with nowhere, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about 3 steps forward. I just need gotta come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you. I am the have-not mascot.
Yeah. How many times should you try and fail before you give up trying? Doesn't mean you shouldn't want it. What if you still do? What does it mean to you?
Even when it feels like sunshine.
No, shit ain't forever, cause it gotta get better. No, shit ain't forever, cause it gotta get better.
Even when it feels like sunshine.
No, shit ain't forever, cause it gotta get better. Shit ain't forever, cause it gotta get better. Yeah. Look, I stayed down, the 10th snooze was just another loss. I ain't affected by the news, cause it's just an old bruise with a scab peeled back. When the more you disinfected, the solution won't react. Even when they run up on you, I was taught to not react. Faking smiles up on our faces when the happiness is snatched. Like the lost little girl keeping memories of a dad, or the pride of a boy showing resentment of his past. From the shelter to your own, to the basement full of cold. Ain't talking about the temperature, surviving on your own. Cause the ones that call you family would rather see you froze, and your boyfriend too weak to understand and know the ropes. You ain't built for the goal, I much rather see you go. I would hate to see my son see another nigga fold. When survival of the fittest ain't a gift but it's bestowed. And you was told that the winds come with L's, and still you reaping what you sow.
Even when it feels like sunshine.
No, shit ain't forever cause it gotta get better. Shit ain't forever cause it gotta get better.
Even when it feels like sunshine.
No, shit ain't forever cause it gotta get better. Shit ain't forever cause it gotta get better.
Even when it feels like sunshine.
You get to a point in your life where you come into despair. All this was planned, only to find yourself in that dark time. And you finally know who you are. You find that light. Look, I said my past, no denying that. I laugh to keep from crying, and my kid keeps me from dying, while my faith pushed me to trying. If I lived every second like I dreamed, then I'll be flying. If I didn't say I'm blessed, then I'll be lying. So you'll forgive it, not in the instant, cause my senses get the twitching, corrupted by frequent moods and bitter bitches. That's often reflecting on my performance, not so well in accordance with these frauds. Instead it's leaving me cautious. How could I ever forfeit when I'm running with horses? The truth is in the scriptures with subordinate clauses. Worrying about some lame niggas just to stick to your calling. Leash your keys, now you falling. Don't you end up the statistic where they tell you you lost? They blame the mothers that scorn for every bastard never challenged in this life that was born. It ain't your fault who knew you bloom from the concrete of rose. For every shower leaves the power in the stem of your growth. Yeah, just know the sun bring clouds, when it rains it pours. But don't you settle, go and take what's yours. Just know the sun bring clouds, when it rains it pours. But don't you settle, go and take what's yours. Yeah.
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Yo.
Just some regular guys and gal having some real conversation. What's good with the people out there? Let us know where you're checking in from. And if you're checking in, let us know what's good. What's good, Fly LBs? What's good with y'all, man?
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
Good.
Tell them how you moving.
Friday.
Tell them how y'all moving on the weekend, man. Tell them how y'all moving, man. Y'all on that highway. Y'all on that highway moving around, man.
Come on, it's Friday, man. We gotta make it do what it do.
Hey, man, Mr. Everywhere ain't never there. What's good with the people, man? What's good? What's good? What's good, Albeezy? You out there too, moving around.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Friday. Gotta
like
get the
Friday.
summer started, right?
That's right. That's right. I ain't mad at y'all, man. Yeah, Jason, Freaky Friday in full effect. Kim, Jason, what's good? Aaron, what's good with y'all, man? On the check-in, man. I want to give a special anniversary shout out to my Uncle Tony and my Aunt Lawana out there in Alabama. Happy anniversary to y'all, man.
Happy anniversary.
Salute, man. I want to say shit. I was little as hell. I'm trying to think if they gotta have about 40 years. Man, I don't know how long it is, man. Shit, I was young, man.
Awesome.
Yeah, it might be more than that. So don't let me get the line, man. You know, it might be more than that. I'm trying to think how old I was. It's more than that. I'm saying 40 years. It's definitely more than that. I was a little younger than yeah. It's definitely.
Wow, that's a long time to be with somebody. That is a long time.
Over 40, yeah. Yeah. What's good, though, man? Got a few things to talk about, man. Let y'all go ahead and get on y'all way, man, because I know y'all ready to get to it, have y'all a little fun and celebrate and do the stuff y'all doing, man. Yeah, it is Friday, man. It is Friday.
We got things to do, but our responsibility to the people. They looking for us on this Friday.
Still a little light out there.
We here.
Yeah, it's still a little light out there, so y'all still got some things to do, you know, dinner and things of that nature. So we get in and get out of here, man. Get in here and get out of here, man. Shit, I might as well play a freestyle or something. Or no more music. Matter of fact, that was Teleport, man, Harley and Janelle. Shout out to them, man. On the song, man, on the intro. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. But I will play a little freestyle real quick before we get into a topic or something. But
Bottle of Sonoma, getting drunk in the MoMA, drunken beef and crab fried rice out of nowhere. He went to the foothills, he tried to get it lower, thought it was sweet, now he in the can in Arizona. A nigga fidget, it get frigid when I click it. We take him for them blocks like you Wimpy on a ticket. Diamonds independent like I'm diamond independent. Dealing fire, I keep dope fiends higher than the clinic. Toddy tatted on me, semi-automatic on me. Every day I struggle not to kill boys who ratted on me. Advanced criminology, my DC nigga that learned CAD can make a blick with a 3D printer. Got me back in a Coogee, 1,000 grams of smack in a Louis. Don't trip, that bitch rap like a doobie. P.O. smiling, she want me back in cuffs. I get the chills thinking about this shit that corrupt. They filled the prison by us pissing in a plastic cup. Niggas' lives down the drain, ain't even half the flush. We gave samples out early so the trap could rush. And moved the black on ice, it's like I slapped the puck. Satoshi on my t-shirt, Prada's made my feet hurt. Shorty through the neck backstage, ain't even speak first. I'ma die on my feet when I leave Earth, cause I came in the world 10 toes like a breech birth. Capital Parker, clap at your charge. You did numbers off the bench and got stats of a starter. I bought a new jack and fell back even farther, cause niggas moving like Pookie buying crack in the Carter. Nigga. Ho.
Yeah, he bodied that, Jason. I like the beat fire, but his verse is fire too. You got a lot of punchy metaphor. He got a funny voice, but
he thought it was sweet till he was in the can in Arizona.
Come on, man. Come on, man. He definitely did that, man. He did that. Shout out to him, man. He said holy. I be saying surely. I guess it's holy. He got an S on in the front of his name, so I don't know. But he definitely dope. We actually got a song with Jersey's own Albie Al as well. So, you know, I'm tuned into him a little bit. Man, let's talk about this some stuff going on with Pooh Shiesty, man. Pooh Shiesty got a lot going on, man. New court filing said Pooh Shiesty poses danger to the community, claims he has shot at least 2 people, opposes bond, and should remain in jail. First of all, They ain't giving that boy no break, man. They done released some new evidence on him, man. They actually got video of the robbery or video. I don't want to say video footage or pictures or whatever, but they showing the guy surrounding Gucci. I don't know how good it looked for him, man. I'm just gonna keep it real. Before I was saying it might, his pops and old boy getting out. They saying that the footage actually came from, I don't want Big 30. I hope that ain't the case. I hope that ain't the case, man. But they got a lot that they saying. Yeah, LB.
Are they saying that he shot 2 people? Is that part of?
Not part of the case. They just saying. Yeah, he got charged with it before, but they're not saying it's part of this case. They just saying that First of all, I'm gonna say everything they say. I'm gonna get back to that, LB. But they saying Gucci Man security allegedly wrote a letter. Ain't supposedly wrote nothing. Allegedly wrote nothing. I got the letter and everything to the judge begging him not to release Pooh Shiesty. release Pooh Shiesty on bond. First of all, the security is saying this. I am extremely fearful he will reach me or my family. My children won't go outside. It says in this letter, dear judge.
Hey, yo, Gucci told me to say that.
Come on, I don't even like this. I swear to God, Fly. I'm really looking at Gucci crazy right now. This is CW, a victim and survivor from the incident that occurred on 1/10/26. First, I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to provide my statement and response regarding the decision at hand concerning the bond for Latrell Williams Jr. I respectfully ask that Mr. Williams remain remanded with no bond due to the safety concerns for myself and my family. Mr. Williams was aware that I am a vested retired police officer, and that knowledge did not stop him from committing these actions. Because of this, I am deeply concerned about what he may attempt to do if he is released. Out of all victims involved in this case, I am the only one who lives in Texas, and I am extremely fearful of his ability to reach me or my family if he is granted bond. His actions show a disregard for the safety and well-being of others. These alleged crimes were committed while he was already under government monitored release, which raises serious concerns for me about what would prevent him from causing further harm if given another opportunity. Prior to this incident, Mr. Williams was given a second chance and was granted bail and bond with monitoring conditions. Despite those conditions, he was once again accused of committing another crime that resulted in a person being shot. My wife and I are both afraid of what his mindset may be if he is released. Since the incident, I have found myself constantly watching vehicles passing by my home, worried that he or someone connected to him may attempt to harm me or my family. I have young children, and because of this fear, I have limited their ability to go outside and enjoy normal activities as they should. Judge, I respectfully ask that you consider the safety and security of my family and me when making your decision regarding bond. I believe keeping Mr. Williams detained is necessary to protect us and prevent further harm. Thank you for taking the time to hear my concerns. What do y'all think about this?
Wow. I don't even know what to say to that.
What did like that? First of all, that's security.
Wow.
That's security. And that ain't all. I got some more on this guy, man. Like,
yeah, that's wicked. I ain't gonna lie. That's wicked, bro.
Come on, man. His life might be, I ain't gonna say over, but if he get convicted of this crime, they trying to keep him in there to trial and trialing to next year. If this conviction should stick, they're gonna make a prime example out of his young ass, man. Court docs claim Pooh Shiesty forced Gucci Mane to sign deal giving 1017 no rights or royalties. Federal prosecutors argue Pooh Shiesty should remain behind bars because he poses danger to the community. Now, this is the prosecutors, and should not be released on bond. The rapper, whose real name Latrell Williams Jr., asked to be released on bond ahead of his February trial. Shiesty is charged with robbing and kidnapping rapper Gucci Mane. Y'all can't call that kidnap. I mean, he ain't take the nigga and the nigga came there on his own. But I mean, it is what it is. In January, alongside 8 other men, including his father, Lontrell Williams Sr. and rapper Big 30. In a new filing, the government argued Shiesty should not be allowed out under any circumstances. Writing, no condition of release can protect the community or witnesses against Williams Jr. from the danger he possesses. Prosecutors also wrote, the danger here is concrete. Williams Jr. himself has shot at least 2 people. He leads a Memphis street gang of roughly 100 members. He is a man who can summon an armed entourage at will. They got this nigga like he a menace to society. Feds believe Pooh Shiesty has over 100 disposable members he can call upon anytime, and posted text of him saying he needs 6 certies, which the feds believes means 6 certified members.
Hey, yo, what is he? Triple OG, triple OG?
What though? What's the gang? Like they say he got a gang.
Make it look like he
Yo, and this is what I'm saying, and they holding him because this is what they're gonna do. This is what I believe they're gonna do. They got him right now for a robbery or whatever, but you know the RICO coming behind this. That's what I believe. They're gonna try to put the. You see, they say he could summon up this many people, and they're gonna try to put these people that's close to him and the crimes they got going on, and they're gonna try to tie that shit all together, man. Federal prosecutors are urging a judge to keep Pooh Shiesty behind bars, granted bond. Arguing a new court file, I said all this already. The filing alleges he was involved in at least 2 shootings and cites his criminal history as evidence that he presents a continued public safety risk. His attorneys have requested pretrial release under strict conditions after his federal kidnap and robbery trial was delayed until 2027. But prosecutors maintain that he should remain in custody until the case is resolved. Man. What y'all feel about this, man? Y'all let me know in the comments as well, man. What y'all feel about this? I think I don't think it looked too bright for Shiesty, bro.
I mean, they put a good case out there. I mean,
and not for nothing, they
got a point.
Right before he went for the bail hearing, and to try to get the bail hearing, they released all this new evidence on him. They got pictures of him standing right next to Gucci while his man got his hand on the blick. Like you know, they blocking it out, but Gucci man just standing there in his little yellow suit, his yellow little short suit or whatever he had on, but it don't look good, man. It don't look good, and you know, I could be wrong, but it don't look good, and you're not hearing nothing from Gucci, so that's saying a whole lot. And then you got the security, which says he was an ex-police officer. He ain't trying to. He don't care about them street politics and all them rules and shit. He don't care about that, and he don't care about what Gucci man said.
Right.
I'm an ex-police officer. You don't know what's going on, young man? And he said arrested. And he's scared to death, though. At least that's how he made it sound in that letter.
Y'all think you think Pooh Shiesty would do something like that to that guy?
I think Pooh Shiesty would I think anything possible, man. These dudes young and dumb, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, you know, and I just don't think it was worth it, man. I think Gucci man, a dude he could have probably just talked to. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm still looking at Gucci like, you know, shit weak, man. If he that much of a threat, they said the nigga was. If I'd have put up all the evidence, not all the evidence, but all the paperwork and stuff, they got him in there telling. They said he told his man, Big 30 and shit, pass me the Draco, pass me my Draco, pass me my Drake.
Yeah, you seen old boy had the Drake on him too, eh?
Come on, man. He's standing there like this and shit in front of
Yeah, like
Gucci.
yo,
Like
sign
he
that shit down, bro. We ain't leaving till that shit signed. And the
Gucci
crazy
just
part is, it seemed like that's all they wanted. That's all they wanted.
and they got him cornered. And they got him cornered. Where they messed up though, for real, is taking the nigga jewelry and shit, yo. Cause now y'all turned the simple
But they
a
turned it into
simple
something else. Let me ask you this
situation
though,
into a whole robbery, kidnapping, and all that shit they trying to say.
but
Y'all turned
but
it into something more.
but think about it. You playing with a street dude that probably owe you some bread. How do street dudes handle this? It's only one way to handle it. Am I bugging?
That's how that's how we handle it. And I'm almost for certain that Pooh Shiesty didn't think that it was gonna lead to this right here where he
Because
locked
he was
up
under
and
the
all that.
impression, bro, was a street dude.
But I also want to say this: Pooh Shiesty, I don't think was aware that nigga security was an ex-police. This could be the shit that's really hindering him, and that's gonna fuck his life up forever. The security guard being ex-police. This may take him down, bro. This may take him down, and they gonna say you was on monitoring and you did this? Man, you must think it's a game, man. I know if Pop sitting around like this boy, man. His Pop seemed like he goofy too, man, because you sat around and you ain't even try to stop. You ain't say, what the hell y'all doing, man? We in here on business. We in here on business. What are you doing, man? Pooh Shiesty might have possibly threw his whole career and life away, man. Like I said, I don't know how they are in Texas on the robbery and all that, but Texas be seeming like they with the shits, like they sending you up Shit's Creek with no paddle, man. Like straight up, Texas seem like they ain't playing with nobody. I just I don't think he should have went out like that, man. I think that if he was deciding to go out like that, or was gonna go out like that, he could have did it at a later date. Like, we renegotiating the contract. I would have renegotiated the contract in my favor to where it was like maybe a 1-year deal or an album deal, and then I'm getting up out of the contract, man. He could have did that a lot different, man. Regardless of how you felt while you was in jail, you still remember how I said how I felt about my lawyer, right? I felt like he sold me out, all that money I paid him and shit. And I felt like he sold me out. And I said, yo, I came home. Like when I was cased up, my celly will tell you, I used to always say, yo, I'm going home, I'm robbing that nigga, man. Excuse my language. I don't want to be putting the negative stuff in the air. But I used to be like, man, I'm going to get that nigga, man. I'm going up in the crib, man. Like, I'm going to get him, man. He sold me out. You know what I'm saying? But when I came home, I thought different. Like, man, I ain't trying to go back down that road, man. I ain't trying to go back down that dusty road, man. I ain't doing that shit. That shit don't even make no sense. And he kind of came home with the thoughts because it seemed like he already had them thoughts in his head while he was in prison. And he came home and acted on that shit, man. And now you back in prison. How long was he home? Was he home even 2 months? How long was he home before this shit took place? And I see Gotti posting a new song with Pooh Shiesty and Glorilla on his page. So I wonder I wonder what's really going on, man. I don't know why he thought he was gonna get a bail, man, especially after they dropped that new evidence, man. It's looking bleak. I'm gonna tell you that. He gotta hope everybody say, no, we don't want to press charges, we don't want to do none of that. He gotta hope that happens, yo. Cause if that don't happen, bro, he might be doing bad. What's up, Keith, brother? Might be bad. Officer Oinker, 440. What's good, man? But yeah, man, that ain't good look, man. I don't like that. I don't like that he did that, yo. I don't like that he did that. He had one of the hottest songs in the streets, and you went and did a dumb bonehead move, like a goofball move. And they said you could if you the guy that's summoning the gangsters and you got a game that moves into your call. You're not that wise, brother. You ain't that wise, man. That was a crash out dummy mission, man. Crash out dummy mission. Like I said, man. Hopefully he get himself in check, man. We're gonna play another freestyle, get into the next topic, man. Get into the next topic. But man, oh man, Pooh Shiesty, man, I feel whew, I'm hurt about that, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm hurt about that.
Bro, you niggas gotta rap, man. At some point you gotta know how to rap. Right? Hey, it's hard to see a good vibe when you're standing next to hate. You ain't on the menu, but you standing next to bait. Shorty, nice work. I can do my 8 and skate. In the milk white Benz, no expiration date. On a honey bun chase, you know shit can get sticky. Friends act crazy on you like they caught a Mickey. This a different world, light skin. Is you with me? Told the bitch slow it down, fucked around and caught a quickie. I can do the 10 butters all black with the dicky like I'm David Blaine. Can make the situation tricky. Do him like Cousin Harold, he won't get to grab his blicky. The double barrel, this might knock him out his rickies. Looking at his body like it's only a drill. Looking at his Instagram like it's only a reel. They ain't real. 20,000 on his only a mill. Know a couple solid niggas coming home with the pills. Came in the range, left in the GT. Roof down, floating past the moon like an ET. 3D, shorty just might fuck me off a GP and free. Plus the streets love me like a free key. Back talking cash money like I'm BG. Hear me loud and clear, get the message like a CC. Sold it all, broke the bricks down like the Ouija. Then we started sliding with the glass like a squeegee. Line said he trying to see more, said he need me. I opened up a little shop of horror, told him feed me. Used to get him sent over the mail, still remember. I shot what's his name over a step. Still funny to me how these niggas over rebel. How the bitches will pick the bullshit over the smell. When a broke nigga cuff a bitch, he go for the jail. When a rich nigga want the bitch, he go for the bell. She gonna always choose a Rolls Royce over a cell. You a fool for thinking she gonna pick you over Chanel. She gonna...
Yo, man, the Philly Goat, man. Hollow, man, you can go check him out. I think his page, the Philly Goat. Philly Goat. And he also got another page, Hollow, man. I guess you can go check him out, man, from out of Philly. Y'all know I rock with him. You know I rock with the old heads with the gray in the beard, man.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah. He be going off, man. Yeah, he heavy on that battle circuit right now, man. I got a Dirk update by the way. Yeah, he from back in the day, man. He back from the what was them DVDs that used to be coming out back in the day? Out
Raw
of Philly, Raw on the Street. He back from them days, like so. He been around, like it ain't nothing new, man. He been around, man. So yeah, man. Shout out to the Philly Goat, man. Let me see. Like I said, I got a Dirk update, man. Since we talk about these guys, these rappers, all caught up in the web, man. So we're gonna hear it directly from the lawyer, man, Drew Finley, man.
We believe in his innocence. I'm leading this fight on his behalf. I believe in his innocence. I believe that he needs to be home with his family, with his fans, and really spreading his message across the entire world.
What is the likelihood that this turns out in Dirk's favor? I think there is and I'll just couch it, frame it this way. I think, especially among street element, people who are outside, if they look at a case where it seems like, okay, there's a lot stacked up against a person, they know the lawyer's going to get paid regardless. So there's a mentality that, are they just getting paid or are they actually going to fight? Do they actually believe that they have a chance to come out on the other side of this? What do you say to that?
Yeah, so that's a great question. And to me, you just got to look at my history. I mean, just ask Lucci, just ask Lil Baby, just ask Cardi B, just ask NBA Youngboy, just ask any of these guys, you know, who have Rod Wave, ask everybody, DaBaby, everybody that I've fought for years and years and years, everybody that knows I'm 24/7, man. You call me 3 in the morning, I'm at the police station. So that's not, and we're going to win it.
Pop it. Last one. You talked about we did win on some issues. Just give us one of those issues most recently that came your way in that courtroom.
Yeah, well, so look, we all know the big one was their misunderstanding of how you make music. The government took the position in the beginning of the case that you record a case on Tuesday and it becomes public on Wednesday, and we had to shame them through our motion practice and show them that it takes sometimes as much as a year to record. Just like a movie. You film a movie in 2024, it comes out in 2026. And so we went and we litigated that issue over and over and over again, and finally that count was basically erased by the United States of America.
Drew, best of luck to you. It's good to see you out here.
And not for nothing.
And White Claw.
They got Truly's, the Beast.
And not for nothing, man. He
Oh, the Readers be good,
he
man.
definitely. Let me mute Fly up real quick. Yeah, he definitely right when he say that a lot of times people, I mean, in this new era, you can, record a song and put it out overnight. But a lot of people be sitting on records 2 years, man, 3 years, some even. And so he right about that, man. So hopefully he got them songs that seem like they was incriminating Dirk. He got them thrown out. So I mean, shout out to him for that, man, because they allowing these judges to use these songs in these court cases. I'm not understanding it, man. And I'm keep it real, man. I don't really respect it, man, because this stuff shouldn't be being allowed to where, people could be just talking, man, blowing hot air. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got somebody that you feeling like is your enemy and y'all going back and forth and you saying, yeah, I'll hit you with the switch and do all this stuff. That don't mean that I actually did it just because it happened to you. Just because it happened to you don't mean that I did it. You may have numerous enemies that could be out to get you or whatever the case may be, man. But you heard him say, we're going to win it. I'm going to win it. And he got a good lawyer, I tell you that much. Drew Finland definitely ain't playing no game, man. He had all that LV on. He was talking slick. I should have let the video finish. He was talking real slick, talk about, tomorrow might be Chanel. He was talking real slick in the end, but hopefully these guys make it out, man, and they learned a valuable lesson that you can't mix the street shit with the with the legit. You know what I'm saying? It never works out. Yo, we tried to do it, man. I'm a prime example, man. I don't tell my story too much. I mean, I tell parts of my story, bits and pieces. But I don't talk about a lot of shit. But we did it, man, and that shit didn't work out for us, man. Shit, niggas died, niggas went to prison for a long time. Like, that shit didn't work out. That shit never works out, and it never, I mean, Jay-Z, I guess, is the story everybody, I don't know. But you can't do that shit and continue to try to do the music. That shit never gonna work, man. Yeah, tomorrow, you heard it, tomorrow might be
shit ain't gonna work, eh?
Yeah, I mean, Fly, we don't tell our story enough, right? We don't tell our story enough. Like I said, we tell bits and pieces of it, but we did that shit, man. We had like a dynasty, man, about 13 artists, record label, all that shit,
but you
man.
think about it, with that dynasty, 2 jokers got killed, 5 went to jail. That shit was bad, bro.
And think about before we, like, right when we was really starting to pick up steam, right? We had 2 brothers go to jail for 109 years. We had another joke. I'm talking about people that was just part of the entourage. Right? So if I'm talking about the entourage, 20 niggas went to jail for a long ass time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
now that I think about it, 20 people went to jail for lengthy sentences that kind of it depleted what we was doing.
It took everything out of everybody, man. When niggas was like, man, just fuck that shit. That shit over with, man. Like, where niggas like basically gave up, man.
You can't do
both,
what I'm saying? Bro. You can't, ain't no way.
You can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, man. If you got something, man, stick with what you got, man. This shit is like, I don't know why you want to be in the street. Why niggas want to be on this extra gangster? I'm the kingpin. I'm Nino Brown and all that shit. That shit is over. And speaking of that, man, I want to put up something, man. And I gotta say, shout out to Bobby Smurda, man. Shout out to Bobby Smurda, man. I'm gonna let y'all see what he say, man. Definitely shout out to Bobby, though. Bobby Smurda says he's not a Crip anymore. He's 30 years old and has bills and businesses. And it's like, yo, when do we wake up? When do we wake up and say, yo, like, man, this shit ain't beneficial. Like, it's not doing nothing for us. This shit is like, setting us back. When do we do that? And that was our problem, yo, where niggas just couldn't let go of the streets and kept trying to move with the streets and mixed the streets with business, and that shit didn't work, man. That shit didn't work, man.
Hold on. Bobby Smurder said he's not a Crip no more. I'm just reading what it say.
Yeah.
Okay, right now.
And not for nothing.
Hey, E, one thing I noticed about Jokers, yo, Jokers will go sit down for all the Crips. Go sit all the way down. I'm talking about sit down, take time,
be loyal,
like,
yeah.
Oh man, damn,
yeah.
bro. It should be sad to see, man.
But I'm saying that at some point you gotta realize yourself, like, do I stay in this shit? Like, this shit hasn't been beneficial for me. I went to jail for the crew. I did this and that.
But when you sign up, you sign up. When you make a transition to change, go help to change the next man next to you. Go change the other Crips.
How about if he was trying to do? You gotta think he tried to change some of them niggas.
Hey, bro, I watched Snoop do it at the highest of levels, bro. I watched Joe Moses do it at the highest of levels, bro.
All right, so let me drop this on you. They from different eras.
So you saying he from a different era that he
from a different era where niggas is more knucklehead than motherfucking trying to listen or be followers. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Let's follow his lead because he doing something. Let's help him out or do whatever the case may be. Niggas are like, man, fuck what Bobby talk about, man. We spinning and grinning, man. We spinning and grinning, man. Go ahead about your business. And like, when do you say enough is enough? Like, first of all, you heard him tell a story. We played some shit a few weeks ago, and he was talking about the gun that he got caught with. Like it had nothing on him. They didn't really have nothing on him. He took that time with nothing on him for real. Remember, he tried to take back his plea. His lawyer tried to convince him.
I be looking at shit differently, yo. You know what I'm saying? Even though I never walked away. You know what I'm saying? I just had to find purpose within what was going on to find a purpose that helped change this shit. You know what I'm saying?
But let me say this to you. You did step away though.
I did. But listen, when I say step away, I'm active, but I'm active in the community.
You active in the community, but you no longer active with the bullshit that's going on. Cause this nigga still doing bullshit. You could still be active in that.
But I'm still reaching out and I'm helping other brothers that's struggling with the transition, bro. So I get what you're saying.
So you reaching out to brothers that want the help. That
absolutely, because 9 out of 10 times they all want the help. Nobody want to be out here like this.
I get it.
I'm just saying, 9 out of 10. You know, just think about our own family that's out there. Not our real family, but you know what I mean. Our homies that's out there. Just think about it. About, you know what I mean, how you know they went out, bro. Jokers went out, bro. Jokers went better.
Let me say this, right? So Bobby Smurder, right? When he got caught up, right? He got caught up with a group, GS9, right? The whole crew went there, right? For bodies and everything. Now, they'd have RICO'd them and slammed them, which they did try to do. He ended up taking more time than he had to. But he the brand.
I feel rain.
You heard what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He the brand. So with him being the brand, it's like, yo, when do you say, yo, you see what Jay-Z did, and his niggas wasn't even in the street. He said, man, these niggas ain't trying to get right. Dad, you like the drunk uncle with the family. Hard to say that they love him, that I love him, but they don't love me. Like, at what point do you say, yo, y'all, this shit ain't beneficial for me, man? I love y'all niggas, but I got to do what I got to do for me, my family. His father just came home from doing a hell of a lot of time. Like, it's time for me to do what I need to do, man. I got businesses, bills, and all that shit. I ain't got time to be worried about niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? And I guess he's starting to feel like, you know, sometimes it be like that, man. I don't know if he gonna always feel like that, but sometimes niggas feel like that, man, where it's like,
hey, let me ask you,
these niggas ain't
Joker
my fucking
say
friends,
that for
man.
somebody to look at you different?
No, I don't think so.
You think Joker say that? Let me say this so somebody, they can look at me different. They don't look at me as the old guy or whatever the case may be.
I think he just growing up and having a realization like, yo, I gotta make wise choices, wise decisions. You gotta think, before he went to jail, this nigga was on what was it, Husbands of Hollywood with Kevin Hart, he was on his way. Right? He came home, everybody saluted him for being a real nigga, taking time off, what's the other nigga name? That done been in trouble 16,000 times since he been home. What was the other nigga name that he was down with? That was the rapper too.
Oh, Rowdy.
Rowdy Rebel, who been in trouble all these thousands of times. And sometimes you got to just say, yo, man, listen, man. I don't know if he had to denounce Crips or whatever the case may be, but I think, you know, he trying to make business moves, man. And he doing what he got to do. And say Bobby Shmurda is sparking discussion after saying he's no longer focused on gang affiliations, explaining he's now 30 years old with bills, businesses, and bigger responsibilities to handle. His comments resonated with many fans who see it as a sign of growth and maturity. The statement has fueled conversations about personal development, priorities, and evolving beyond your past. Many supporters praise Bobby for focusing on building a future and setting an example through entrepreneurship and responsibility. And I'm gonna keep it real too, man. I don't think that he would necessarily turn his back on his friends. He just want them to see, like, yo, this shit is bigger than that gang shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit is bigger, man. There's money out here to be made. Like, we ain't gotta be in the streets doing all that shit. Like, we could be successful. We could do some shit out here. Like, I ain't trying to be going back and forth to jail because I ain't a regular dude that go to jail. I go to jail, they trying to give me the elbow and down. They starting high, 20.
Nah, they gonna sit him down. He go back in.
You understand what I'm saying? And he's just saying, yo, like, I ain't got time for that shit, yo. I want to show my brothers that it's all right to say, yo, you know what? I'm stepping back from that shit, yo. I got other things to do, man. It's bigger fish to fry. I love y'all, but I don't love y'all that much to throw away my freedom and my life when I got some shit going on. If y'all can see I got some shit going on and y'all could tag along with this and get some bread, nah, man, I ain't doing that. And a lot of times, like I said, niggas don't want to be followers, man. Niggas don't want, like, they don't want to be followers, man. Like, yo, whatever, man. You do what you do, man. I'm this till I die and shit. They say that shit until they die, right? Or until they fucking in jail forever, saying, damn, yo, I should have followed Bobby Lee, man. I should have followed Bobby Lee, man. He was on to something. Like, seriously, man. Hey, Ether, man, I'm definitely going to get into some of the stories, man. And you're right. Actually, we should make some videos, man. I might actually make like a little docu-series or documentary about it, because we got a lot of footage as well, man. A lot of the shit that we was doing. We got a lot of that stuff, man. So might definitely get into it, man. We'll see, though, how it play out, man. I'm pretty sure Fly and LBZ will be back, man. About my life, man, about the shit we had going on, man. Drumhole, I know you don't know us. You know what I mean? But we was in the music too, man. Had some stuff going on with the music, you know, but we was in the streets as well. And a lot of niggas, like I said, like we said, died, and a lot of niggas went to prison. And it was like the death of a dynasty, kind of, because we was like really there, and big meetings with, you know, about to drop albums, all types of shit. And then one of the main artists got killed, which was my cousin. And first it was my brother actually that died. He died in like 05, got killed in 05. It's a whole big story, man. He got killed by a BMF member too, man. It's like, this shit is a deep story, man. We'll talk about it though, man. Like, you know.
It's hard to believe when you hear it.
Yeah, it's like movie shit, but I would like to talk to 50 for real. I need to talk to a nigga like that, man. A nigga like 50 that's like, you know, and then, you know, so many people that's, you know, that we know that can vouch for a lot of the stuff that we saying that's on. A lot of people that's famous, people that's on, that vouched and was there, that witnessed, that know what was going on. So, you know, we're going to do something with it, man. Like I said, we got a lot of footage, got a lot of the music still. Not even a lot. We got all the music still. A lot of the stuff. So Sometimes we play some of the music, some of the old music, some new music. But yeah, we was doing it heavy, man. We was even down with the CDs and selling the CDs out of the trunk, going state to state, doing all that shit, man. We did all that shit. You know what I mean? But we had and not everybody had their foot in the streets, but the people that had their foot in the streets brought everything down. Everything collapsed around us. You know what I'm saying? And I also, unfortunately, went to jail where they was trying to send my ass up the river forever, seemed like. But yeah, man, definitely got a story to tell. Play another freestyle before we get to the next topic, man.
Yeah, talk about nothing, little nigga, I'ma show you what I mean. GT flat, no screen. Told you what I told you. I ain't about to holler nor scream. Ain't really in a second chances. Bitch, you can cry me a stream. Ain't about to puppet and pull on my strings. Stay off my line if you ain't about to ching, nigga. Tell them I'm lit. Cute big bitch with some triple D tig. Need a song wrote, no, I got them hits. Ask what I give, I don't get no shit. Pussy ass nigga do a whole bunch of barking. Swear they a dog, but ain't got no tricks. All my train bustin', leave a cum stain with a flick of the wrist. Woo! Hating that nigga got an odor. Shake it off, it's all in the shoulder. Bitch, I'm popping like a soda. Keep the grass low for the cobra. Slept on me, now they on the fold, just woke. Toke what you toke, but bitch, you don't want no smoke. Capricorn, bitch, I'm the GOAT. Got out the mud and the dirt, no soap. Met up with the money, made love to the money. Got married to the money, ran off, we elope. I'm killing these nigga. Murder, she wrote. Spit the real check. Poke. Damn. Damn. Damn, I'm getting these nigga. Murder, she roll. Spit the real check. Pole. Damn.
I like her, yo. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Jig Cicero. I don't even know where she from. But she is nice, man. I like her. I like her little animated style. She's dope, though. I like her. Definitely like her, man. I definitely like her, man. But we're gonna get into the next thing, man. Hey, Fly, I know you heard about this Boosie rekindling with his this shit brought back, like, this shit made me think about all my old friends, man, like in California. Now, my friends in Jersey, because we still connected from kindergarten on up. Like, a lot of us still connected. But this made me think about my friends in California deep, man. Listen to Boosie, man.
Yeah, I was just in the water park, man. I heard somebody call out somebody named Derek. And I caught a flashback, bro. I had a friend named Derek Jackson. From kindergarten to third grade, he was my best friend. He moved to Michigan in third grade. And I want to find my friend, bro. A couple years ago, I looked for him on Facebook. I couldn't find him. So if anybody know where Derek Jackson at, I need all the blogs to post this, bro. Like, matter of fact, I got a show in Detroit, July 18th, Aretha Franklin Arena. I love to bring him on stage. I just want to hug him, bro, and see him, bless him. Let him know, you know, this shit been on my heart for years now, bro. And if anybody know who Derek Jackson is, bro, where he's at, he had like a peanut head, he wore glasses. This was my guy, bro. Like, I used to go to his crib. If anybody know where Derek Jackson at, bro, in Michigan, because I'm sure that's where he moved to, bring him to my country.
Check it out, though.
Hey, I think I found my long-lost friend. I got an email on him. So I'm finna email him. Y'all tell me how this email sounds. Dear Derek, this is your long-lost friend, Boosie. They call me Boosie Badass now. But my real name is Torrance Hatch, which you might know me by. But I'm pretty sure you remember Boosie. We had a lot of fun times together at Wildwood Elementary. You were my bestie, bro. This has been on my mind for a long time to rekindle our relationship. The day you left, I was real sad. And I want this to be a big moment for me in my life and also in your life. I'm leaving my number for you to call me back. I'm gonna skip that part. Hopefully when you see this, you'll remember all the memories that we had together. Call me soon as you receive this email. Your long lost friend, Boosie.
That was so sweet and sentimental. Yeah, that was so nice.
I wonder if that's his mother back there talking about, that's so sweet and sentimental. But the crazy part about it is, Boosie found his goddamn friend.
Man, it's been a crazy 24 hours. I mean, almost 24 hours. You know, since Boosie put the videos out, you know, him being with his family, you know, being at the park and hearing somebody, you know, say the name Derek, and you know, it put him. He's saying he had a flashback. It put him back at a time where, you know, as kids we was, you know, two of the best friends, you know, coming up in the elementary, middle school time. You know, but you know, I'm here right now just to kind of respond to the email that he put out. I ain't get the email, but Dear Torrance, it's me, Derek, Peanut Head. Bro, it's been 30 years since I left Baton Rouge to move back to Michigan. I always truly believed we would cross paths again in the same exact way. Your videos explaining your flashback to our childhood friendship brought many memories that I shared with my friends and my family here in my hometown. Now, many never truly believe I really knew the real Boosie badass. Now I'm looking forward to renewing our friendship like it never stopped, bro. Sincerely, Derek Jackson. Man, it's been a crazy
Yo, and it's crazy because they got to talk on the phone and everything.
That's
But
dope.
that shit,
I
boy,
think bro gonna take care of him. That's dope.
Yeah, he gonna take care of him. But you know what it is? I think with Boosie, man, I think he, you know, sometimes we want to recapture that innocence and shit. Like when we was young, when we wasn't like, you know, because they talk about elementary school. You know, niggas wasn't doing too much of
When
nothing
everything was
for real.
when everything was
When
pure,
everything was just natural, we could laugh and have fun. Like everything ain't so, you know, because like I said before, like when we first started the show, I said, man, a lot of shit changed me, man. I went from being a class clown to hardcore, like shit, like ain't shit funny no more. Ain't no more laughing. Ain't no more joking. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what yeah, you know it. You breaking up a little bit, Fly, but you good. I can hear you. I can hear you. I just want you to know you're breaking up a little bit. But yeah, yo, that I think it's dope. But check it out, him and his friend interacting on the phone.
Hey, boy, man, this Derek, bro. Man. Come on, man. Hey, listen, we went to Wildwood Elementary. What elementary school you went to? Wildwood. Listen, Boosie. Also, listen. Hey, Boosie, listen. I've been telling, the one thing I've been telling so many people about, man, the one thing that really, you remember the one thing that really kind of brought us close. You were so much of a Michael Jordan fan, the Chicago Bulls, and you know I was from Detroit, and every time they played the Pistons, man, we would get in, we would always just be battling and rivaling about it, man. Hey, Boosie, listen. Hey, one time we on the phone together while they playing. The Bulls lost. I think you did something. You threw something in the house and broke something, man. And boy, I think your mama got on your ass, boy. So, hey, man.
Yeah, that shit dope. Though. I think that's dope, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Like shit, when I went to Cali, man, I was thinking about like I said, when I went to Cali just recently, man, I was thinking about my friends out there, man. And one of my friends had my last name just so happened. And I said, yeah, I ain't never had nobody, I never met nobody else with my last name that ain't my family and shit. I wish I could have found them dudes, man, in the Pacoima area, man. But yeah, man, I was just out there, man. So yeah, that's dope though, man. I think that's super dope, man. And I think, you know what I'm saying? So on the little it is, ain't it funny? It was funny to me too, though, like Keith. But I'm like, yo, man, I was saying like it's funny, but it's also like, you know, refreshing to see men have like a little vulnerable side, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, damn, yo, that shit had me think about my boys, man. Like I ain't seen them dudes in about the same amount of, I'm saying the same amount of time, actually longer than that. But I ain't seen them, and I know like our bond was like this though when we was young, man. We was like inseparable every day together, man. And then my aunt said, "Now your ass gotta go back to Jersey. You no, there's gang activity going on out here, and all. You gotta go take your ass back to Jersey. No, 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 no." But I haven't seen them since, man, and I just think it's dope, man. And I hope they do rekindle their friendship, man. Especially if they, you know, Boosie said that was his bestie, man. He said a kid. And it's just crazy the shit to bring back memories. Boosie said he was riding past the park and heard a kid scream out Derek, and it instantly made him think about his childhood friend. That's just crazy, man. It's crazy. But I thought it was definitely dope, man. So shout out to them, man. Derek Jackson, I think his name was. But that's dope, man. You can hear, but Boosie family, they was just as excited as them. You heard them, they asses on that phone? They ass just as excited as him. I got another freestyle, man. Let me see where it's at. Let me get into it.
Cuz criminal convictions, cuz capping, critical condition, cannon causing considerable casualties, cataclysmic catastrophes, calm, cool, and casually. Composer classical, can't come close, you're not compatible, cleverly composing, collecting capital, consuming concubine I constantly condescend, that's something your cerebral cortex couldn't comprehend, consistently conduct confidence, control and conquer conglomerates, I'm crushing cruddy cross country, cross continents. Causing coochie condensation, creating conversation. Careful contemplation can cause change for centuries. Congregate with your community, coordinate currency, confront counter-revolution, conflict conformity. A corrupt commander can come as a contagious cancer. Stay consistently conscious. We can't compromise for Congress. That's completely concise. You're a copycat, so I copyright. You couldn't concentrate when I compound complexity, confusion, Chicano complexion, cocaine connections, crucial combination, confined in corrections. Correct rider. Racketeering residuals. Repetitive rituals requires regular refinement. Revolution relies on resolution. Ruthless repetition for righteousness, not recognition. Relentless reprise. Renovate. Relocate to a reliable residence. Radicals rise and revise. That's raw realization. Real rap randomly rambled rapidly. Rare. Rambunctious renegade. Ruger recoils. At the right range, a rifle can reconstruct your ravioli. Rearrange your ribs. Rhythm rides every rhyme and riff. Reconvene. Redeem the Radio Raheem regime. Revitalize the rebellion to receive reckoning. You recite your rebuttal reckless. I ravage. Raises and ratchets. My rampages restless. Recruit before you can't recoup. Ramification relies on reaction. I'll ransack your residence, hold your rat pack for ransom, be responsible. The risk is revolt, but to become rich, I commit robbery on royalty and instant. Infamous since an infant. You're inelegant, inefficient, impotent, and ignorant. My ideology and impulse instantly instigate, but I indulge to inform and innovate. Initiate inflation. With initiative and information, the inner city can industrialize. I can see how intelligence can infuriate when spoken by an inmate. But I'm innate, not an ingrate, nor inhuman as I indicate. Just an individual of influence and infrequent infrastructure. That's irrelevant and imitable. My inquisitions are inexcusable. It's insensible to insinuate that you're innocent. I inflict injuries on impact. Put idiots on ICUs on incubators. Imagine as I illustrate immaculate imagery. I induce inhalants, inject insulins in your innards, make your ID iffy, if not impossible. Icky, plus I'm puffing piffy, popping pills plenty, painting portraits pretty, phrasing, punctuation, pronunciation perfected. The portfolio I possess is profoundly prophetic. I personally perceive your prepositions pathetic. Practice purposeful. You prepare your pretext pretensions to me personally, prepare protection. My primary preference is pulling pistols on popular people for presidents, pounding pussy purple, piping pigeons persistently, pipe dreams penetrate psyches and pioneer prostitution. This is crip.
Yo, I ain't gonna front, man. That nigga vocabulary, he must have had the dictionary out for that, boy. But I could tell you what, Fat Mick or Fat Mike. I like him. But one thing I want to ask you, why do all West Coast rappers like got that high pitched voice? So they got to use that. Is that a thing? Keith, tell me, man, because you really born and raised in the West. Tell me, Keith, man, is that like a thing? Like, I remember back in the day when I was out there and I used to listen to the radio. Like, they play so much stuff on the radio back in the day that I never even now, when I went out there, I kept the radio on all the time because I just wanted to see if it was still like back in the day, right? Because back in the day, they used to play like the local, and when I say local, the LA artists, they used to give them a shot on the radio, and they were still doing that. So when I got out there, was a lot of, they had some stuff mixed in from other places, but they was playing a lot of artists I had never heard on the radio when I was out there. But it's something about the LA and the West Coast rappers where they use this high pitch, like like they use this voice, man. I always used to be intrigued by it, and that's why I picked him out to put him on one of the freestyles. But like I said, Fat Mike, Fat MIC, y'all can go check him out. I liked him, and like I said, his vocabulary was insane, man. Keith said that's the light skin player talk, and a lot of them do that shit, They be like pimpish, real pimpish. And I used to be like, this shit crazy. This ain't like the rap I know, man. But yeah, I like him, man. And like I said, man, that was creative because he spelled crip out. I mean, using all these C words, R words, I words, P words. So that was dope, man. Yeah, that was dope. Yeah, I like Sugar Free too, man. I've been liking Sugar Free, man. Finally glad to see him actually get a real shot, though. So yeah, I like Sugar Free as well. I got some more stuff, man. We ain't talk about this Tigger stuff, man. I guess we talk a little bit about Tigger, man. Big Tigger's wife, Alicia Brown, says she takes full responsibility for posting the video of her face, vows to tell her side. And before I get into anything else, let me say this, man. I had went in the comments, and this thing is, I don't know if it's going to get messy, but what's her name? Alicia? Her daughter name is Aaliyah, that's supposedly missing with her ex or whatever. But she has a history of, and I'm not saying that if Tigger did this or not, but she has a history of filing false reports on her boyfriend. And I heard she's crazy educated. She's smart, but they said on the inside there's something wrong with her. But she has a daughter that's also missing from a previous relationship. And I just find it odd that your daughter been missing for a while now. And I don't know. I mean, maybe she may be afraid that she's going to lose Tigger or whatever the case may be, because it was supposed to have been over, cheating allegations or whatever the case may be. Tigger saying he ain't did nothing. But let's go see what's going on, man. She says, the last few weeks have sucked. I hate this for everyone involved. The amount of false narratives that have been displayed and attacks on everyone hurts. I take full responsibility for posting the video of my face. The lack of accountability, remorse, and acknowledgement has also been weighing heavy on me. Now it is time for me to address it. I ask that you be patient with me as I identify the appropriate platform and work with my legal team, but it is coming. Like, I understand, but I want to know what's going on with the daughter, Aaliyah. Where's the daughter? Like, we just leaving that blind and say they want Big Tigger ordered to surrender Ring camera access as the wife granted protective order following alleged lawsuit. And Big Tigger has also said something about this, and I unequivocally deny every allegation that has been made against me. For the past 30 years, I have built my life around relationships and community. Those who know me know the man, father, husband, and friend I have been throughout my life. Because this is an active legal matter, I am limited in what I can say. What I can say is that I have complete confidence in the facts and in the legal process. I will continue to cooperate fully and trust that the truth will come to light. Thank you to everyone who has reached out with support and encouragement. My family and I are deeply grateful. This is basically about her. Talk about whatever she said she was going to do. She's finding her platform and all that, so we ain't got to read that. But how y'all feel about that, man? Remember I said, like I said, I'm not saying Tigger ain't guilty, but I do know that they arrested him. They did arrest him, but they also let him go. So that don't sound like somebody that put stitches in her face. It don't sound like somebody that put stitches in her face. So I don't know what's gonna come out or what's gonna come of this. But she really does have a history of filing false police reports on the men involved with her. So I don't know, man. I don't know how to look at it. I just think it's messy. I don't think, like I always say this shit, man. When personal stuff reaches the masses, and y'all on social media, well, he ain't really been on social media, but she on social media with stitches in her eye, doing all this extracurricular stuff, and I just think you're just taking it too far, man. Handle what you need to handle. It's like you looking for people to side with you and to go against him or whatever the case may be. Now, if it come out that he didn't do nothing, remember, I mean, anybody seen the movie Gone Girl with Ben Affleck? Anybody ever seen that movie? Somebody tell me if you've seen that movie.
Gone. You said Gone Girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it.
You saw that? Wasn't that a crazy movie? I'm not saying that this would happen in this instance or whatever the case may be. But like I said, I'm going to say it again. She has a history of doing this. Filing false reports. I'm not saying that this is a false report. But I do know they arrested him and they let him go. No, like they let him go. So I'm not saying that it's a false report. I'm just saying that you putting your business out here for people, it's just not a good thing. Like, now I never knew he had a wife. I didn't even know he had a wife. And I let alone had a wife. I didn't know he had a wife who had a child that was missing from a previous relationship. That a child that the father supposedly had got custody. So I don't know how this is gonna play out. I just hope that she's not like a Gone Girl type, and that's why I asked, did people see the movie Gone Girl, which was an excellent movie, by the way. But yeah, man. We those that's hip hop fans, man. We are. I don't know if I was really a fan of. I used to always think he was corny, but I used to always go watch The Basement. Big Tig in The Basement and BT and all that. See who he had up there, who was gonna be in the booth, and all that stuff, man. I mean, I don't like to see how this stuff be playing out, man. Everybody know your business nowadays, man. Everybody know your business and know what's going on. But we're gonna see how it play out. We know he's not hosting the BET Awards. And when is that? That's supposed to be soon, right? That's supposed to be like any day now. He's not hosting that. And she just took food off the table. I mean, they was living together, but now they got a protective order, so they not together now. But if he didn't do nothing and you stopping the bread from the children eating, I ain't saying stop them from eating because he's done made up enough money, but doing the most, man. And I hope that's not the case, man. Hope that's not the case, man. May she get well, and she definitely had a nice stitches over her eye, man. And for her to go live and do that though. Like you, it's like you was looking for the sympathy of people because you didn't never say he hit you, and then one day you came out because people were saying that he hit you, and you came out and said he was supposed to have been doing something. I don't know if it was like the cipher or something. He was supposed to have been doing something on the awards, Jason. But you didn't come out and say that he actually hit you, but then you came out in a video because people thought he was hitting you and said, I never said my husband did anything. And this, that, and the third. And now it's just too late. So, you know, like I said, they got him ordered to turn
Yeah, they got too much confusion going on.
Yeah, and if you seen the comments on her post that she was making, like with all this stuff she talking about, I'm talking about all the celebrities are like, girl, bye. And I'm like, the celebrities are doing a girl bye. Like they heard something about it. I never even knew he had a wife. And then I started to look further and it was like, oh, she got a history of this. Oh, she got a missing daughter through a previous relationship. The last guy she was with, she did the same thing too. And it's like, and then they would talk about how educated she is. And I'm like, yo, she
Same
educated.
hotel, like sister hotel or something.
And I'm like, that's not a good, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. I muted you, LB, because the little background was kind of loud. But you could jump in whenever you feel like. I just muted you now. But yeah, man, hopefully, man, it works out. And both of their favors, man. Hopefully they can have if they're gonna split, they can split where it's cool, calm, and collected, man. And there ain't no drama attached to it, man. We don't need no drama attached to it. No drama attached to it. Like it's just enough is enough, man. Or when is enough enough? Just too much going on, man. I want to play that first. Yeah, I'm gonna play a freestyle, which probably gonna be the last one because we got some Charleston White news to talk about. Boy, oh boy.
Hey, y'all close the car door, start asking me questions. Drive too fast and my dash give a message. I got two engines for my past and my present. My car like my crib, it got gas and electric. I lost money, had to respect it. A few bad moves, got that cash intercepted. Now I book flights, get harassed when I check in. Ain't nothing in my bag, bastard, you can check it. I used to be afraid of the state troopers. Now I'm legit, this could take some getting used to. I hate when niggas act rich when they losers. Only reason you fly cause your bitch is a booster. Y'all hoes can't afford clothes, still in wardrobes. I'm buying houses that's foreclosed. The industry kept the door closed. But I'm an unsigned nigga that drive race to award shows. A street rapper, 100-pound weak trapper, desert ease clapper, body part detacher. I tell a freak this moment, you won't recapture. After I fuck you, we won't speak after. Started a business and broke it into 3 chapters. Took our street money, contracted freelancers, hired an all-white staff to eat faster. Now I got these crackers calling me master, balling like a high schooler followed by recruiters, but did enough dirt to be acknowledged by shooters and wanted by the homicide unit. My lawyer told me to stay low. I should probably drive Buicks, so I stay away from cats that don't want much. I don't do the speed wheeler from the back to the front stuff. Get it there and drop it off, that is a dump truck. I'm known for packing those hammers or making a whole can of acetone vanish. Instagram just another act of programming. I just want head, I ain't acting romantic. The white girl I got don't have to go tanning. I got mine from trapping, stacking, no scamming. I'm packing both cannons. Metal in my front, strapping my back like I'm holding a saxophone standing. I'm an insane animal with the mind to design a hustle and pimp game manual. Cause my pen game Hannibal. You know it's real when you rich, but your chips ain't tangible.
Shout out 38 Special, man. Shout out 38 Special. You know him and you know, Jada just dropped a verse on that Big Daddy Kane joint going at him. You know, he shot low shots, but we played it on the show. I don't know if it was last Friday or the Friday before last, but he shot low shots at Kiss. I don't know if he ready for Kiss, but we gonna see, man, because he soon as he heard that Kiss voice, he put in on his page, somebody send me that Kane beat, man. So let's see what he do to it, man. I think it makes real interesting. I know a lot of people dropping albums, man. Fat Joe, T.I., that King album I heard is fire. I heard T.I. joint is fire. I ain't even gonna lie, man. I wasn't really, rocking with Ratlanta, but I might have to check that out, man. I might have to check that out, man. Might have to check it out.
Yeah.
Yo, I want y'all to tell me all, and this ain't for no street niggas. This is just for everybody, man. This for everybody to see, man. Me personally, I used to say, Charleston White, he got some stuff that he be saying, man, and I be digging. He was saying he was for the youth and all that. I can't believe him no more. I'm giving the El Goofy Award to Charleston White, and me personally, I'm done with him. I don't want to see him on my feed ever again, personally, because he came in and passed. And I think how we say these guys be agents and shit like that. He is definitely an agent, and he's self-admittedly an agent. So check it out.
All of you guys willing it. Y'all know me. Y'all know me.
Sure, they're good, all right?
Who's your deputy chief?
Russell. I think so. What's your cell phone number?
I took the side of the police, right? I sided with the police, so the whole black. I sided with the police. I'm an undercover informant for the Fort Worth Police Department. I'm an undercover informant for the Fort Worth Police Department.
That's all I wanted y'all to hear. I could let y'all hear the whole interview. I mean, it was one with, a video with the whole interview, but I said, I ain't even got to play the whole interview. That says it all right there. And I don't know. Is this nigga a plant? Is this why he talking like that? He trying to get under people's skin because he know he got the police on the side?
Is that what he think?
I mean, he definitely do a lot of poking. Niggas ain't gonna do nothing. I call the black niggas out. Like, he always talking to get going at niggas. I come to your hood and he got all these weapons in the house and he told the police on the ground, in the whole video, it's because it's a whole video of this shit. Him getting arrested, he on the ground and he telling them, y'all know me. And like old boy said, he said, y'all know me. And one officer, he said, yeah, talk to them because they don't want to stop you. He was like, y'all just go ahead and lock me up, basically. Put me in cuffs and take me down, basically, because the person that was talking to, I guess, was a rookie or somebody that he didn't know. When he got to that precinct, man, he started calling out the big dog's name. Who's your lieutenant? Who's this and who's that? And it was like, and then when that nigga said the shit about him, he ain't even say confidential. He ain't even say confidential, but he said he is a undercover informant for Fort Worth.
Oh, no, that's it.
Fort Worth.
I don't know which one it is, but
police department, and he's been undercover. And if he's saying that was 3 years ago. How long because they just released that, and I'm thinking, why did the police release that? Maybe they done with his ass. And they want the people to know that he's an imposter. But me personally, I'm done with El Goofy, Charleston White, Officer White. I am done. I don't know if y'all saw that. Do y'all want to see it again? Because
yeah, play it again.
I'm going to let y'all hear for yourself once again.
All of you guys willing it. Y'all know me. Y'all know me.
Sure, they're good, all right?
Who's your deputy chief? Russell.
I think so. What's your cell phone number?
I took the side of the police, right? I sided with the police, so the whole black. I sided with the police. I'm an undercover informant for the Fort Worth Police Department. I'm an undercover informant for the Fort Worth Police Department.
Why would I'm still trying to understand why would the police why would they let this leak? Why would they put this information out there? Why would they put this information
How long ago was
out there?
that though?
That was 3 years ago.
Mm.
So how long he been around? He ain't been around that long.
Well, he has. He been out speaking for years now. At least he was longer than that.
I'm saying it's been longer than 3 years, but he's saying he's an undercover informant 3 years ago. So how long has he been an informant? If you think about it, he came out and just blew up like this, right? He blew up fast, right? His story started out with, I was at Nipsey Hussle funeral. I used to be rolling with the Crips. I was a Crip. That was his story when he first came into the game.
Yeah, but that ain't his real story. That ain't his real story though.
Okay.
His background is from education and law, and he was definitely a professional, a corporate professional. But what he said was when he was preaching to the Black community, trying to get people to do right, he was going into politics and trying to, move legislations and make laws and stuff to help the community. People weren't listening to him until he started talking like he was from the street and acting like he from the people. So,
all right. So I heard all that too. I heard him say all that too. What I'm saying is, right? I heard that. Right? I heard that. Do I believe? I mean, I know he did some of that stuff. He was a community activist. He was doing some things with the youth. Before he started doing all that, I saw the nigga on stand saying that I told my man to shoot him and he shot him, telling on his man and giving his man up on the stand as a young guy.
Yeah, he did that.
He did that way before the activism, all that other stuff he talking about he doing. But I want to know, you could have been doing all this stuff and all getting around the youth and all that stuff. How long have you been an undercover police informant for the Fort Worth Police Department? I mean, it wasn't Fort Worth? Yeah, Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah, Fort Worth. Mm-hmm.
Police Department. How long have you been doing that? Because all that shit could have been all that shit, the activism shit and all that shit could have been smoke and mirrors, man. You getting around kids. Think about the kids you getting around, right? If you've been an undercover agent, you're around troubled kids, troubled teens, all this shit. Is that shit real? Or are you doing this shit for the people? And when I say the people, I'm talking about them people with them badges. I don't believe nothing that come with him no more. Right? I seen him whip out a gun on I don't know if it was Say Cheese or somebody on one of them podcasts, whip out a gun, seen him spray people with, man, I see people jump on him at a show, one of these shows. I don't know how real it is, man. I don't know how real it is. And like I said, man, he could be probably a plant. You know how we say people say sexy red a plant and all these other people plants? He could be a plant on the social media front, finding out who is who, man, and taking people down, man. I don't know, man. Me, I don't know. And I would listen to him because he did have some good stuff that he used to say, even though I used to always say I didn't like how he said it. Like it's too much aggression with his little ass. You too little. You got one eye. You doing too much. All this aggression, man. Somebody gonna pop your ass and knock your eye out your head. Like, and now I'm looking at it like, man, I don't even know if your shit was real. You might have been a plant the whole time, waiting to take niggas down. How many times he offered to say, "Young Thug, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. I talked to your parole officer. I did this and did all that." He did a lot of that shit. We done seen a lot of that shit happen.
Well, it must have been true now. I mean, now you look at it, you might have to start looking at the people that had some charges come up that he was around. He might have been snitching on some
And that's what I'm
Some folks
saying.
real good.
And what I'm saying is this video just surfaced. Why did the
Yeah.
police allow this video to surface? What did he do to tick them off the way they put him on blast to let the world know that he is a confidential, not a confidential, let me stop saying confidential. He is an undercover informant for the Fort Worth Police Department. And not just that, he also said he had feds. That was his friends. He said that in his own, on his own mouth, on our own video, like, you don't know who I'm tied to. And he got the federal rallies and all that. Man, anybody dealing with Charleston White, man, that's y'all business. Me, I don't want to see nothing involved with him, man. It's time to knock his. He done made money off social media, man. He getting money for these interviews. He getting a lot of money. And 9 times out of 10, somebody gonna pay him for an interview, and he gonna come tell the truth, and people not gonna care. Me, I care. I don't want to hear nothing you saying. I don't want to even put no money in your pockets by watching your videos or watching nothing that you got going on. Me personally. And it ain't got nothing to do with crime and all that other shit. I just don't want, because you are an imposter. You are a fraud. I should have knew better when you told on your friend and you said you told him to shoot the white person. He said, I ain't never did none of my crimes to black people and all this. And I told my man to shoot him and he shot him. And you sat up there and told on your man, who was whatever the nigga name is. He said, yeah, he's right there. So we already know you're a rat and you're an undercover informant. I don't know what more nobody need to hear, man. Charleston White is done in my book. Dead ass. And we got one more thing to talk about before we get out of
El
here.
Goofy.
Yeah, El Goofy. He got the El Goofy Award today. And we got one more to talk about, man. We're going to talk about whole before we get out of here, man. Jay-Z, you know, he just had this Subway, Jay-Z 30-something. I guess he getting ready for the Yankee Stadium big finale, the 30-year anniversary of Reasonable Doubt or whatever the case may be. But him and Rick Rubin also doing something.
Oh wow.
I actually like Rick Rubin. I actually tried to get some beats from Rick Rubin before, but I like Rick Rubin a lot. And you know, he was there with the inception of Def Jam when you know, him, Russell, they like the big dogs for Def Jam. You know, he that was Russell right hand man. They say Jay-Z is doing an 8-part docuseries on HBO with Rick Rubin where he opens up about his music, creative process, and personal life. But I bet you he ain't talking about nothing that's going on. And not for nothing, man. Me personally, I don't know what else to say, man. I'm kind of done with these artists, man, because y'all act like y'all have the stage to talk about all the shit that's going on in the world or that you see is going on in the world, and y'all act like none of this shit exists. So me personally, I won't be watching it, but it's my duty to bring it to the people so y'all can, you know, see what's going on. But me personally, I won't be watching it. I mean, Jay-Z is reportedly opening up in a new, nigga. New 8-part HBO docuseries with Rick Rubin. Jay-Z is stepping back in front of the camera for a new HBO documentary series with legendary producer Rick Rubin. The project titled Jay-Z and 8 is reportedly an 8-part docuseries built around conversations between Jay-Z and Rubin. According to reports, the series will explore Jay-Z's music, lyrics, life experiences, and creative process, giving fans a rare look at how one of hip-hop's most private icons reflects on his career. The series is expected to premiere this fall on HBO and stream on HBO Max. Rubin is not only featured in the series, but it's also directing it. A teaser for the project reportedly shows the two discussing pain, creativity, and how difficult experiences can be turned into art. In one exchange, Rubin says, without the pain, you wouldn't have done the work. With Jay-Z responding that pain is not something an artist needs, but if it is there, you use it. The pairing makes sense. Jay-Z and Rick Rubin have a long creative history, most famously through 99 Problems, which Rubin produced for Jay-Z's 2003 album, The Black Album. Rubin also appeared in Jay-Z's 2004 documentary, Fade to Black, which gave fans a behind-the-scenes look at Jay-Z's creative process. Let me take this banner down. During one of the biggest moments of his career. Like I said, me personally, I won't be watching it. The timing of the docuseries also adds to the excitement. Jay-Z has been celebrating major milestones connected to Reasonable Doubt and The Blueprint, two of the most important albums in his catalog. Early this year, he announced special Yankee Stadium shows tied to those anniversaries, including performances centered around Reasonable Doubt and The Blueprint. For fans, Jay-Z and 8 could be a major moment because Jay-Z rarely sits for long-form interviews instead of a standard documentary built only on archive footage and commentary from others. This series appears to focus directly on Jay-Z explaining his own story, his own words, and his own creative decisions. No exact release date has been announced yet, but the series is expected to arrive this fall. Arrive and fall, because I ain't checking it. You the biggest mogul out here. You shitted on Kaepernick. You're in business with Target. I don't know who you down with, man. You starting to seem like a pasta too. I'm just gonna call it how it is, man. Listen, man. Hey, man. We done reached that time. I ain't trying to throw shots at Jay-Z, man. You know, he did what he did in the music. Can't expect niggas to do something that, you know, they ain't got the heart to do. Yeah, man. I'm Motor Mess, man. Have Nice Mask. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Anybody that's new to the channel, y'all know what to do, man. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe. Share it with somebody who you think might, you know, rock with the content, man. And make sure y'all hitting them notifications, man. We should be back in the morning next week sometime. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But make sure you're hitting them notifications, man. I love y'all. It's the weekend. Make sure y'all be safe. Sucker free. Out the way. Y'all see the craziness going on, man. I love y'all, and I will see y'all Monday. 100.
All right, y'all. LBZ here, holding it down. Thank y'all for joining us. We're here Monday through Friday. I don't think we're gonna be here tomorrow, Eve. So that'll be Monday.
Yeah, I said Monday.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying tomorrow. But yeah, thank y'all for joining. Make sure you hit the likes. Definitely subscribe and share. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Just remember that existence is automatic, but purpose is chosen.
Absolutely. Fly gonna say something. I heard him in the back, man.
Yeah, you can hear me, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you. Fly drinking already and shit. He having a good time already. Go ahead, Fly. Sign out, man.
I know. What's going on? I know. Yeah, Fly Global, Mr. Everywhere You Ain't Never There. I am the Jersey representative South. Appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Hey, man, we about to enjoy this weekend, man. Good weekend. Fun festivities. What happened?
Make sure you watching that fight tomorrow, man. You know you got Boots and
oh
Xander
yeah. Oh,
that's a huge fight.
Damn,
man.
yo.
I don't know which way
we gotta have to go out and watch it.
I don't know which way I'm going yet, but
you don't know which way you're going yet.
I'm not just rocking with Boots, man. Boots haven't impressed me like everybody else. Everybody think that he could do all this dancing and all that shit. That shit, he ain't fought nobody for real. This is gonna be his first big test, man. And if he beat Xander with flying colors, then I say Boots the goddamn man. Other than that, man, I don't know which way I'm going, man. I know by fight night, man. Tomorrow I know.
Yeah, we're gonna get out there. We'll talk about it on Monday, man.
All right, man. All right.
We'll see y'all later, man. Love y'all.
Can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm down with nowhere, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about 3 steps forward. I just need gotta come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.